So how many people? Only 10. So we'll see. Look at here. Yeah, we have hardly 1 hour time. So I will share this thing. So then go through it. Then we can able to I can able to explain. So guys, look at here. This is a machine and this is another PC. Okay, this is a one PC. This is another PC. So whatsoever the name of the PC is, you share a data and you access the data through the network. You will access the data through the network. Okay. So how to access the data? Once you share this thing, you access data by go to the IP address or a name of the this particular machine. Okay. Then use username, password like that. In a work group environment, we have to give permission to everyone. Why? Because of we don't know this user control information. We don't know which user it is, which password it is, which mission it is. We don't know. So that is whole authentication and authorization control won't be there. But in a domain environment, so we have a server, we have a domain, we have a users in the domain controller. Okay, authentication, authorization process is there. Okay, now. So what we can say, we share that folder. You can access the folder from here. You can access the folder from here and like this. Okay. So we access the folder like a for DFS. I showed how to access the folder. Same concept only, no difference. So we can able to access the folder. Okay. But how to give different type of permissions? What is read permission? What is a write permission on the user on a group like that? So I will ask some questions so then you can understand. Okay. I will introduce the groups also. The group wise permissions, user wise permissions also we'll see. Okay. Again, it will take time. So meanwhile, don't waste time. So I'm sharing this folder. The folder name is data1, for example. Data1, my sharing is data1. So I shared the folder and client is accessing this folder. So I put a Ntfs setting, security permissions. So there is a two type of permissions. You have to check it. So one is share permissions. Another one is security. Permissions. Okay. For example, you given a share permissions. Okay. And you denied a security permission. Listen carefully, guys. For a user, there is a user called a user1, for example, user1. Okay. You given a share yellow permission. Okay. Share yellow permission. Read and write yellow permission. In security, you didn't given a permission, means deny. Okay. Is yellow permission. Yellow read and write. Here it is deny read and write. So deny will apply. Guys, always remember secure permissions always applies. Deny always override yellow. Deny always override yellow. Ntfs permissions. So look at here always deny override any permission. So what is this deny and all? So we'll discuss that one again. So guys, when you are sharing a folder or a file, two set of permissions. So one is sharing permissions, another one is security. So what is the NTFS permission means? It's a security tab. If you go to security tab, means that one only. People put a different names for that one, guys. Security, NTFS permissions, ACL, access control list for data access. Okay, what is this NTFS security permissions? It's nothing but allow or deny access to data, file, application. Okay, so same thing. It is allow or deny access. Okay, so what type of access it's? Read and write. Read, write, access. Read, write, execute, access permissions are there. So this is the important point is deny always override any kind of permission. Any permission means you given a allow permission or permissions, any permission deny will apply first. If deny is there, deny apply. I will explain that one. Sharing a folder is a two set of permissions. Is the one is sharing and security permissions. So look at that permission kind of stuff. Okay. So like this. When user is try to access, if you give permission, so then he can able to access. Okay. Apply permission to user or a group also. For example, this is open. Very good. Okay. Just for example, you have a group. Group name is group 1. Okay. Group 1. You allow access to group 1. Okay. So like this is the group 1 you created. Okay. So you can apply a permissions on a group also. Okay. Just I'm not getting connected. So again, we will tell. Okay. Guys, I have a user 1, user 2, user 3, user 4, user 5. 5 users are there. A group is there. Group 1, group 2, 2 groups are there. Okay. In a group 1, I have a user 1, user 2, user 3. Okay. In a group 2, I have user 3, user 4, user 5. Meaning is, once a user can be a member of multiple groups. Okay, user can be a member of multiple groups. A group can be a member of another group also possible. Okay, so that is the thing. Guys, listen carefully. Listen very carefully. I given a permission is everyone. Allow access, read and write, both read and write access, everyone allow permission. Now tell me, these users can able to access or not? All users can able to access or not? Everyone.
All can access.
All can access. Very good. Okay. So I specified, I given this permission plus, I said user 3. Okay, user 2, I will take user 2 deny. No access. No access for user 2. What will happen? All can access because of this permission. Deny overrides allow permission. It means user 2 cannot access. User 2 cannot access. So that is the permission set. So compulsory. So any override permissions are there. So you have to check it. Next, group wise. Okay. So this is first one. So second one I will write here. Group 1. I told yellow, but user 3 deny. What happened? From this one, who can able to access? From this scenario, who can able to access? User 1, user 2, user 3 can able to access because of group 1 is yellow permission. And what is the second one? User 3 deny. It cannot access. Obviously, user 3 cannot able to access. This is a second scenario. The third scenario, group 1, group 2, group 1 allow, group 2 deny. Group 1 allow, group 2 deny. So what will happen? Who can able to access? User 1, user 2, user 3 can able to access because of the first statement. Then what is the second statement? User 3, user 4 and user 5 cannot able to access. So again, because of the group 2, user 3 is a member of group 2 deny, and obviously, group 2 deny, so automatically user 3 cannot able to access. See, automatically deny always override yellow directly or indirectly. Guys, that's why when you are giving a permissions, always verify the what permissions by default it is there, and compulsory apply the deny permissions if required. Okay, yellow and deny permissions are there, like allow the access, allow user to access the service or a data or maybe a certain things like a printers, scanners or applications. Okay, so you can able to allow them and deny them. Either you create by deny by give the permission through group or by individual users also. Okay, so guys understand this yellow access, deny access, permissions.
Sir.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, now I'm going to create a folder. Already folder is created, so I'm creating another folder. So my folder name is data 11 something. Created a folder data 11 and I put some file f1 f11, so some file. Okay, f11 file. Okay, so I have to share it, right? So I'm going to share it. Properties. I'm sharing from the server. Okay, sharing, advanced sharing. Share this folder. If you want to change the name, you can change the name, or you can put the same name only. You want to change the number of users at a time you want make to access, you can change it also, no problem. Permissions, you want to give to everyone or a specific group. So we got a big question here, what to do. So I'm going to cancel this one sharing. I don't want to give the permission like that. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I will create a group. Guys, the groups are two types. Groups. In our Windows our Windows Active Directory. Okay, in our Active Directory domain environment. So we don't need to put a Windows and all back to directory domain. Okay, so we have a groups concept. The groups are security group, okay, distribution, distribution group, distribution group. So what is this distribution group? So very simple, understand. If you create a security group, can give permission. You can give permission to, you can give permission to security group, okay, to the group, okay, and also use it for a mail communication, and it has SID. What is SID? Anybody remember what is SID? Every object has a SID. What is SID? Every object has an SID in a domain.
Security identifier.
Very good. Security identifier. Fire or identifier actually. So it is also SID contains also one thing, that is RID, relative identity, relative ID, security ID. Very good. So every object having a SID, but security group has SID, distribution group don't have a SID. So not have SID, cannot give permission to this group. Okay. Only use it for mail communication. So this is group types. That group scopes are there. Okay, so the scopes are there. This is the types, group types, group scopes. Group scope. Group scope means domain local group. Okay, so it is not only for sharing kind of stuff, guys. This is a group concept. It is. Next one is global group, universal group. Actually, very good PPT also there. Okay, but these are the main groups. Okay, so what is this? Local group. So importance of domain local group is, okay, domain local group can join, no, member of this group can access domain local resources. Resources means computers. Resources means computers, printers, storages. So if you want to access, you must be a member of domain local group. Okay, global group can access, global group use it to access other domain in same forest. Okay, universal group is used to use for access other domains in different forest. Just blindly remember like that. It is not completely correct also. There is a lot of explanation is there. So just for understanding, only I'm telling. Okay. Next, remember global groups, universal groups. We can add it to domain local group. Okay, domain local group. Domain local group can add it to other domain local groups, but cannot add to GG or UG. So this is the universal formula, guys. Global group, universal groups can add it to domain local group, but domain local group we can't add it to global group and universal group. Okay, so this is the formula. Global group can be added to like here. The global group can be added to like that. It is there. So up to now it is enough for you. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to create a group here. Where is a user I created? This is the current user I created, right? So here in this one only I'm going to create a group for you. So like this is the group. Okay, so what we need? Magnifier. Okay, so right click, new group, right click, new group. So I'm putting a group name is security group. I want to create yes, security group 1, and I will put some initial. It is B security. Yeah, what is it is BSG1 or B13 SG1. So anything. Okay, so I put a B13 SG1. B13. Remember B13 SG1. It is a domain local group, security group. Group type is security group, distribution group. Click OK. I created a group. Next, I'm creating another group. The group name is again B13 distribution group. So it means DG1. Okay. So it can scope can be anything, no problem. So distribution group. So guys, first one is security group. This security group, distribution group I created. Okay. You can add a how to add a user to the group. How to add a user to the group. This is the group. Right click, add to a group. Add to a group. So this is a security group. Like add to a group. Then which user you have to search for the user by name or a different way. Like see, I am trying to search Alekia. Check names. No. Why it is unable to find a name? Add to a group, right? So no. Okay. I will go to this. Go to group properties. Members means those who are we can able to add it to this group. Members are a member of. If you are add this group to a member, okay, another group. If you are want to add this group to another group, that is a member of. Members means if you add any user or a group or a computer to this group, that is a members. So I'm adding a members here. Yeah, see name came up. Okay. Name is here. Click OK. So automatically this user is member of this group. So you can see member. Also you can go to user. See, it is member of this particular group. Already it is in a domain users and it is member. So that is the one. Next, you can create another user also. So you can create a multiple users group. So find some name. Akash is there. So we'll try. So first I will create a user. So first create a user. Okay, I created a user. Now I want to add this user to this particular group. Okay, I want to add this user to this particular group. Like go to user properties, member of, and add, and find out B13. Check names. See, it is DG1. Okay, okay. Now it is added. Okay. See, go to BG1 members. You can see Akash name is here. So either you add a user to a group or from group to user also. And direct option is also available. Add to a group option is also there. Okay, guys, this is how to create a group and how to add a user. But I want to show you that importance of this security group. Importance of this security group. Okay, security group, and so we'll see. Just before we share this folder, data 11 sharing is completed. No, not sharing is not completed. Okay, share this folder. Permissions. This is the everyone. No, I don't want to share to everyone because I'm in a domain. I need a security. So remove that everyone. Add a group. I want to share to group wise. So see, by default, it is showing when I put a B13, name automatically SG1 only. Even though you try like advanced, start with the B13, find now, it shows BSG1 only. Why? Because of, we can give permissions to the security group only. We cannot give the permissions to, we can't give a permissions to distribution group, even for a security. So edit, you can give a security permission to a entire domain or a particular user also, like a one user also you can give, like a check names. It is saying Alekia. I'm giving that user Alekia directly. So you can deny that. Given a permission to group, and you can deny for user also possible. Okay. So you can give a complete permission also. Particular user also you can give, or a particular group wise you can give. Okay, like that's also possible. I'm giving user wise. Okay, group wise also you can give. Even a group also, like you can see, check it names. SG1 it is coming. Group wise also we can give permissions. Yellow or a deny permissions you can give. So group wise deny permission, or user wise allow permissions or deny permissions you can give. So okay, so we need a lot of time to explain. Verifying, not explaining, verifying is important. Guys, I shared a folder. Now one thing is we have to know how to access the folder, right? Sharing folder, giving permissions, group wise permissions, user wise permissions, read and write permissions. Look at. No, it is not a disconnected, right? So no problem. So look at here. I'm going to access my // that is normal share, right? Not a DFS sharing. So we should access with a server IP address or a server name / server name. That this is a D11. Okay. So it is shared. And I can able to see the data. Okay. I can able to edit the data or not. So this is okay. So we can save the data and I can able to no, it is why it is going to save as you don't have a permissions, or maybe I'll try to create some data in it. Group wise you will get a permission, right? It is created. Save. Yeah. That file I don't get a permission, but folder we are getting a permission. Okay. If in case I go to the properties, security, go to Alekia, group wise we have a permissions, but user wise I'm changing the permissions. So full deny. We can't read it also. No read, no write. Apply. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to client. So user cannot able to read or write in this particular folder. See, we got a error. You do not have a permission to access. You contact your administrator to request access. So that is how permissions are working. So I didn't given a permission. I deny the access permissions, even though group having a permission, but user don't have a permission. I denied the permission of read and write, and full permissions I denied. So obviously user cannot able to open it. Okay. So for example, instead of that one, only write permission deny. Only write permission deny. Read permission is allow. Write permission is denied. Apply. Okay. Okay. So go to this client, again refresh and try to open. Yeah, I can able to open. I can able to read. I want to create a file. See, it is you need permission to perform this action. You need a permission to perform this action. So this is the thing we are getting. Guys, understand what I have done? Initially, I given full permission for a user and group. I given yellow permission. Okay. And next, what I have done? So I denied a permission, full deny permission. Okay. For user, I given full deny permission. So I can't able to open the folder itself. Okay. Read and write, deny permission. Read and write, deny. Next, read allow, write deny. So I can able to see what is the content on it, but I can't able to see, I can't able to put a data in it. So this is the permission thing we are done in this one. So Ntfs permissions. Yes, understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Guys, I will share this thing evening or night meanwhile. Okay. So compulsory go through DNS, Active Directory, DHCP, entire thing. So tomorrow morning first, I will going to explain everything about a Active Directory, DHCP, DNS once again. because it is already repeating thing is there. We got little bit time now. And compulsory read it. If you read it, it is easy for me and you can able to understand. Otherwise, again, it is become Greek and Latin. Okay, everything I will show you. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Any doubts you can ask me. Just I'm trying to stop the recording.